Yeah. All right. So you're back. Great. Thank you for returning. I want to tell you another project that I am involved in. I love projects. You know, if a project makes sense, I'm all over it. If you've got a project that makes sense, you write to me. There's a link for you to do that. Okay. Suppose, this one's so great. Suppose there was a way that you could have a $45,000 unit attached to your home or your business. And that unit there would do something really interesting. It would lower your air conditioning bill by 30 to 40%. And how nice would it be if that $45,000 unit was almost completely paid for by, get ready now, the utility grid. I'm serious. Why would they do that? Right? Why would they do that? Because it's smart. Okay, look, a electric generation plant runs 24 hours a day. Even though there's a peak in the middle of the day when the air conditionings are blasting, I'm in Las Vegas right now, it's 111 degrees, and so it's good for the tan, but you know, it's warm. So air conditioning gets used a lot here, and in Phoenix and other places. So just imagine this. You hook up this unit, and it attaches to your air conditioning, but it has no moving parts. It has an extremely long warranty because it has no moving parts. There are some electronics, which are kind of cool, but here's the deal. An electric utility plant has to do something. It has to generate electricity all the time. After the peak happens, they really can't do much about slowing things down or taking the machinery off or shutting it down for the night. It has to keep on going because it's trouble if they stop it and they can't get it started again, right? Boy, there'd be some complaints. So what they have been doing is, in my mind, insanity, and this is why I love this project so much. They build auxiliary power plants so that in the middle of the day when they need more power, they crank this thing up, which has to run 24 hours a day too, because if they have trouble cranking it up when they need the power, they're even more trouble. Okay, because now the primary generation plant is running at full tilt. They don't have the juice from the auxiliary plant. Is nothing but trouble. So, since there is a curve and the massive amount of consumption that happens is because of air conditioning, 35 to 45% depending on the area. So if I could get you that for free, essentially free, and I could reduce your bill by 35%, 40%. See, this is the kind of projects I love, where I don't have to sell anything. I just help people to cut their costs. That's kind of what I'm all about. So if I can do that for you, and I can, and that can be installed, and the utility grid is going to pay for it, most of it. I mean, like in the 85, 95%. There's going to be a little bit of cost, but not $45,000. And for the next decade or two, your air conditioning bill is reduced by 35 to 40% with no moving parts. Would you be interested? If you're not interested, change your medication. Okay, of course you'd be interested. And if you've got a big electric bill because you're a business, everything is modular. Can line them up. Line them up, and it's distributive. It has no moving parts, and the utility grid loves it. Why do they love it? Because they don't have to spend billions and billions and billions of dollars on a new plant with all of its maintenance and everything associated with, plus all the energy that it takes. So we store the energy at night. Plants run it anyway. Air conditioning usage goes way down. We store it with no moving parts. You want to know more? I know you want to know more. You're going to press the button here. I'm going to tell you more. So there you go. Drop your air conditioning by 30 or 40%. Just gotta love it, don't you? Looking forward to hearing from you. Don't matter where you are in the country. Okay? If it's up north, there are certain states where they don't compensate, and we'll get into that after you press the button. But for the most part, there's lots of places all over America that you'd be surprised compensate, like New York. New York is like way north, but they do it because they got a problem with their electrical grid. It's way smarter to put this thing in and with no moving parts, and it's going to be good for 20 years, versus building another huge power generation plant. So New York State and the electric grid that is serviced by the New York State, they do it. Want to know more? Press the button. Thank you.